Ah, ha, ha. Ah. Oh, sorry about that. Very, very, very sorry about that. It is fucking, um, okay, so, sorry, I basically made, like, a mad rush just to get the hell over here and everything, so it's like, um, I got a little, I didn't really get distracted, more it's just like, shit happened on the background as I was just trying to set myself up, so, sorry about that. It's Danganronpa time, and as we all know, that's exactly what we're here for. Also, hello, Door Destiny, welcome back. Okay, 1 second. We dancing in the. We all dancing in fire trapped in this machine? What are you talking about? Yeah, it's like wait, what the fuck are you talking about? I feel like I need context of this shit. You don't know? No, I'm sorry. I don't know Sonic songs. I'm only. Forgive me for just being like a newbie to Sonic songs as well as Sonic lore and everything Sonic. I'm actively ashamed of myself. But hey, it may improve. It may improve. It may fucking improve. All I'm just saying is, just give me some time. God damn it, I embarrass myself now because my my less of Sonic knowledge. Anyway, there's a bunch of computers all lined up. They all look high performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop alter egos installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So, what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. Yeah, as if like that's that easy.
Huh?
What century are you from? Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. An alter ego. You might as well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. Fuck, you're right. There's nothing showing on this one. Hey, hey, look next to the TV. Is that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up the antenna, we could watch TV? Oh shit, that means we can watch like the latest episode of Ben 10 or like or Bakugan. I think pretty sure Bakugan was actually at least kind of popular like in 2010. I mean, at least I know like I watched it back then.
Huh?
Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Whoa, Saturday morning Hita's here. Are you talking about me? Because, I mean, sure, dabble in SpongeBob, but I don't really actually go ahead and do all like that other stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
I'll starve for information from the outside world. But unfortunately, we're just gonna see Disney Channel, so shut up. Alright, let me work with magic so you can be quantum leaping your way into TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about?
What's your problem?
Hurry up and find something for Master. Okay, fine. I was looking at this thing anyway. No matter what. Okay, surveillance cameras. It's really ridiculous amount of monitors here. And the Mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Oh, shit. Oh, look at Master go. It feels like a feast for the eyes. Oh, my membership. Please don't ever mention what I just did ever again. Like, I feel as if like that. I feel as if like whatever kind of place I did to open that up, get way into character too much. This door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could possibly be inside? And no lock. The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key to open this room? Let's give it a try just in case. And nope, no good. We didn't even fit in that keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Sure, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know?
Huh? Oh. Oh. What? Good news for you all Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working.
Ah.
Really? All we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. I'm here to watch the History Channel, not one of your Disney Channel bullshit adventures. Freaking idiot Mastermind. All you guys need to do is cut free from your regrets from the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were just sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it? Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird as every way possible. And not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel?
Oh
yeah, good idea. Let me give that a try. Here we went through each channel one by one. Every single channel was just us. It was just a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Wait, so does that mean like we're on Disney Channel? Are we gonna get that glow stick and then be like, I'm Hagakari Yasuhiro and you're watching Disney Channel? Oh, that would be the tits, brah. Okay, you're weird. So, is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, actually. Wait a sec. Huh? Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
What?
God damn it, I spoke over Hagakari's line. Been a while, you freaking bastards! Monokuma?
Huh?
Oh,
Huh?
you're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting strange. Something seems different.
Of course!
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It looks like half a day at most.
Oh!
How are you alive again? That's it. The look in your faces right now is sublime. That's what I want to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you've been pretending to be dead, all for this moment. Let the bear pretend to be dead. I'm no possum or anything. I'm a bear. Oh, boo, boo, boo. You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, it's totally laughable. It made me laugh. I'm gonna laugh right now. LOL, 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 LOL.
Well now.
That's it.
Shing!
It's about time to cut your past, so full of hope, and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game.
Huh?
Can't be serious. You have to keep going?
Let me out of here!
No, we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? Do you
Unbelievable.
not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're already in despair?
Well now.
Come on, they're laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point right away. Let me just go swig off some water. Delectable. Point.
Hey,
You look really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is such a part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind. It's definitely not. It's definitely nothing of those Saturday morning cartoon bullshit.
What the heck?
But I connect the antenna, so why is it only showing us and not Disney Channel? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I guess I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. This TV is absolutely without doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
huh?
But what's that mean? Is
What the heck?
displaying the signal? But it's just us. Just standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine. I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills,
This
kills!
killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. And way more popular than all the Mr. Beast games. What?
Extreme!
The killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It's basically broadcasting news and getting so many Twitch subscribers. Doesn't matter how many times you say it, he says it. I don't know what's that supposed to mean. I mean, if I understand the words, I'm not sure I'll understand the deeper meaning.
Huh?
What? Broadcast live? To the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
But that's...
It can't be. How have they taken over the airwaves have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
This camera feed is being broadcast? No way! That's impossible!
Phew!
Oh, that kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
I hear that. I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing into the ocean. My mind has begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here. Now, why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the dictator of despair-based production, TM. This is the ultimate reality TV show, the best in despair entertainment, more so than anything Hell's Kitchen, Love Island, or any of those other fucking reality TV shows could ever get behind.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What? Get this? Breaking news. They already did. Huh?
yes
But then
indeed.
again, that's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at the TV to try and warn you and bullshit, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personality, though. So, whatever. I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So how could things have come this far? Well, yeah. The secret. That's something for you. You all need to do first. Remember? You can't give any spoiler warnings yet. You gotta wait for the big surprise in the next chapter. What?
Of course.
Yes, duh. Yes, there's a little business of.
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time.
What? This trial? Do you mean? Fuck.
It's the Monokuma
I'll
file.
bring you all the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give me you all you got. Okay, cool.
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, so things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for one hell of a ride.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
And he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All that's left we were with is despair. He stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. I took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
How we finally could get out of here.
Yeah.
Plus, what do you say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. Wait,
What the heck?
god damn it. The victim is female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, also that means like, that was Byaku who said that, so my bad. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student hiding out in Host Peak Academy, the one they call the ultimate despair, isn't dead, so we need to watch out for her. So naturally, that body cannot belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. That body is Kyoko's? Kyoko has been murdered? No, that's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. Damn it, I was actually gonna ask for a number and everything, too. I mean, no, totally not gonna ask for a number. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin.
But
If we're gonna have a class trial, that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying. No.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain it to you, you squibbling worm. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works. After all. Alright. Alright, so we got the rocking tune. Let's bet. Alright, god damn it. I shouldn't be skipping this. So, due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a singular time with a knife, which is completely through the body. They've also been struck to the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. The bodies could cover other wounds, but those were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell who the victim actually was. The identified body. Could it have been Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth myself. No matter what, we have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. We have to get back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Finally. Sorry about that. There you go. Just need to click on. There you go. Just have to go check on some setting. Okay, so this time to get started. I need to go check on anywhere that might be important. One end to the other. I just need to figure out. I just need to do what I always do. Check the body one more time thoroughly. Maybe I'll find out if for sure if it's Kyoko or not. The upper half of the body got set on fire from the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I threw water on that part of the fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only a little part left. And then the hand. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, those are fake nails. And they're really long. They seem like they got in the way of normal activity. Wait, you're not gonna talk... Oh, there's something on the back of her right hand too. Is that a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. There's a knife on the ground. Is this? Must be the knife that struck the body, that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. How the fuck did the explosion not actually, like, you know, disintegrate or decimate the fucking knife? That's my question. That's a sturdy ass knife, if anything. Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife. It looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There's too many strange coincidences. Whoever that person in the mask was that attacked me last night. They were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So, maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And then maybe I And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? Also, am I not gonna remember that at the scuffle I saw her standing over me? I just don't know. I just remember anything clearly from that night. No, it can't be. There's no way. This looks like fragments or something. They're all burned, so I can't really be sure, but it feels like it feels like I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check it later. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I counted 4 chickens. Oh god, I still can't actually remember, I still remember those fucking 4 chickens. And the fact that that information that I learned from one of my friends, it's still haunting the shit out of me. 4 fucking chickens. Those 4 motherfuckers, God damn it. Fucking chickens are fucked up. Huh? 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there's precisely 5. Yeah, right.
Huh?
What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens now. We're 1 short.
Huh?
It's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was just out of here before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. The chakra of the entire world is gonna be imbalanced because of it.
conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If you one single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. Do my best to ignore Hero and focus on the main problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could have been related to a case? This is a panel that controls the sprinklers. They're all set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monkuma said that time possibly cannot be changed. Wait, hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers would have gotten wet, which means the murder must have taken place. All right, Monokuma flower. I mean, sorry. Monokuma flower, not the dead flower. Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't need to release the case, so I'll just stay away. So the body, who does the body belong to? Where it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint again anymore. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked? You know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. And the knife was sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Yake said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But how much blood was, but for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That's a big help. So, now that you explained it, I don't remember how it looked. Well, having a talk about it like that helped me remember a lot better too. So thank you too. Good time, Makoto. I want to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd like to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro has been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be there. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We went to the bathroom in pairs, which means I had to be with that disgusting commoner Hiro Hagakure. And let me tell you, the amount of shivers I had, the absolute disdain that I had to see before my eyes. Fucking commoners don't make it easy to interact with you at all. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi? Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So, where, precisely, were you? I'm telling the truth. I was in my room. But I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one out an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
You're serious.
Well, I was just thinking about when we found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember what that was. Banko's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I head to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I head to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to the pickaxe, and when she found the body, what time was that again? Was that then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to have been around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mentioned it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. Hagakure, you are the embodiment of lazy and useless. Like, you're only there as comic relief, or it's just like a plot point. Like a plot device, just for, I don't know, someone to accuse you for something. Alright, well, there we go, where the body was found. Okay, it's like, alright. Just be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is that tarp? What? Wait, there was a tarp. Was there a tarp there before? I should probably look into that. This could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but on the other underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp was wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. There's only one thing here that concerns me. The tools have nothing to do with the case. Okay. There's something carved in the handle of a pickaxe. Crazy diamond. The same thing that was green in the back of Mondo's coat. Pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. Definitely intriguing, but not so time to worry about that. I don't know if there aren't any clues hidden in the fertilizer. Wow, 1 mod coin. I'll take it. These flower pots have nothing to do with the case. There's a lawnmower here. I don't think it has anything to do with the mystery corpse. I think I checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically the fragment I found this before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, is that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? Now, if you can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never that type of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe I could get into her room. Maybe if I get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But that key to her room.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limiting my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I'd see if you'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya! Buddy, pal! If you do come with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's nothing about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go there with you, that'd be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you. Or I may not. Come back later, huh? Fucking tsundere. Okay, then in the meantime I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should go check out one area. Okay, and Akuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is this? It's
Huh?
It's what? It's a bomb. A bomb. It's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in that garden. Okay, I checked everything I could think of. All that's left is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. I would actually be kind of surprised if that was everything for the investigation, because all that took very barely anything. You think you could go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a single glance, and I hurried after him on the way to the dorms. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took the key and slid into the keyhole, and then And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. So this is Kyoko's room. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I ran a look inside. Hey Bianca, got anything to say?
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing particular. I thought we'd find some kind of clue here. A clue that might, help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take the time out of my search to come here. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What is it? What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well,
Interesting.
something certainly happened. So open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all there was in there? Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? But could something be hidden underneath the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted the sheets. What's this? I found a crumpled piece of paper. Class number 778. Student registry? Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student hiding out in Host Peak Academy. The one they called the Ultimate Despair. It's profile. So we should watch out for her. Yeah, looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. You're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. There's a key and spot. That's it. That must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgence. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then look at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Bio, the 16th student hanging out at Host Peak Academy, the one they call the Ultimate Despair. In bold text. Watch out for her. Oh, I get it now. I totally get it. I don't get it. Sex. Female. Oh, interesting. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. As intense international investigation turned up no information, she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. He revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she has been kidnapped, that she received battle training on her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. That doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one non-fiction and the other sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things just as an ordinary person. But then,
I see.
I would have never imagined to hear Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I heard says that Fenrir is already...
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, shit, you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Oh, no. You found her profile. So what we did.
Hey, come
Don't
on
freak
now.
out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. In case you were wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse over here and slice up and devour it. Here's our omnivorous, you know.
What?
Our rule violations really so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organize and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, had to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you have to follow your own rules too. I mean, as well.
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is. Now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. Here, actually. One of the participants of this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking, I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall back then, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. And misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words...
That's right! There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed!
The total number of students taking part of this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student is Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student hanging out at Hospital Academy, the one they call the ultimate despair. You have to watch out for her. She's part of the school life? So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh?
What? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. Holy shit! We're getting bunko bucks. And since there were so many viewers, we got so many fucking Twitch viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know.
Yes, indeed!
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get. That's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at a sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya. Seriously?
Hey,
You know she's wearing the stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell her what I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? No. Okay, now that's all you get. Kyoko wears gloves to cover a bunch of scars? Wait, so the back of her hand... That tattoo! Wait, but no. Makuma said, so he specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails in the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Makuma's trap. How dare you tell me to forget about Kyoko? She's most important. I mean, she's a friend. I mean, his trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Makuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Makuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, the one they call who's hiding out in Hospital Academy, the one they call the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. Is the one who is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro Ikusaba is connected to this case. That's why Makuma revealed the existence of a 16th student hiding out at Hospital Academy, and clearly the one they call the Ultimate Despair. So we must watch out for her. He needs to make the investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student, she killed someone, and that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is a killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But, based on what Makuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the Ultimate Despair, hiding out at Hospital Academy, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words,
Mukuro giving us information would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So, there's the trap. That's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you said it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
what?
What is that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The locker at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for the lockers. I wouldn't know. I never gone to a disgusting commoner bathhouse. That really doesn't surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that. Unless... Interesting. Yeah. Oh god, I thought too much. Oh dear lord, what was I thinking there?
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should figure out if that key in the dojo are really connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? There are wooden lockers here. They use wooden block keys just like the super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room does really go into one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what this means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. So I got the wooden block key and inserted it into the locker, metal with the lock, and the locker eagerly opened the key, and locker eagerly accepted the key and opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks? Oh, but there's something else inside the locker. It's a wad ball of duct tape. I wonder what this is used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means that it surely must be related to the case. The duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be evolved? Bloody duct tape has been found. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Oh boy. Something wrong?
Very strange.
It's really odd, don't you think? That locker is hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps Byakuya? Forget it. Your commoner air is disgusting. Making me feel disgusted. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious, you pea-brained commoner? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Is this a trick question, Byakuya? Because I mean, I don't have that much intellect in me. I usually just have like you or like Kyoko explain everything. Oh dear. Oh, are you talking about the archive? That's right. That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Yaki seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to his shelf in the back. Here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it's saying. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Pretty sure most high schoolers can speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it to you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times just for not knowing French? I'm sorry, is this extreme? I mean, granted, I understand that I don't understand that, like, learning French is actually not commonplace in, like, you know, in school. Like, I would expect, like, Spanish to actually be much more commonplace to learn. Or, you know, considering we're in Japan, Japanese. I don't know, making sure we actually learn, like, our own language. Or, like, you know, maybe a different language and everything like that. I don't know what's like the second most like. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Now I want to do investigation, but now I want just want to like look up like what's the second Okay, now real quick. Let's see. What is the second most common language in Japan? The second most common language to study in Japan is Korean. However, the second most common language to speak in Japan is English. Okay, have we actually fucking been like been putting ourselves too much in Japanese culture or something that like that English is like is like the second most common language, even though the fact that like Korean is the second most common language to study in Japan. Have we what the fuck are we doing? Yeah, it's like what's the most okay, so are you curious about the top three languages spoken in Japan? Let's see. So Japanese language, obviously. Ainu language is an indigenous language spoken by the Ainu people of Japan. It's considered a language isolate, meaning there's no known linguistic relatives. Historically, the Ainu people inhabited Hokkaido, the most northern northernmost island of Japan, as well as parts of Sakhalin and the cool and the cool the Kuril Islands. I'm sorry. The Ainu language has a small number of speakers, estimated to be around 10 to 20 individuals. However, here let me go like there we go. However, I'm going to also put this down. And this. However, our efforts have been made to revitalize and preserve the language, recognize its culture and historical significance. The Ainu language is known for its complex grammar and unique phonetic features, making it distinct from the Japanese language. Although Anu is not widely spoken today, it holds an important place in Japan's cultural heritage and serves as a symbol of the indigenous Anu people and their rich traditions. So, foreign language spoken in Japan. English is one of the top three foreign languages spoken in Japan. While it's not as widely spoken as Japanese, it's still quite prevalent, especially in urban areas and among the younger population. English is taught in schools as a mandatory subject from elementary to high school, ensuring that most Japanese people have at least a basic understanding of the language. Let's see. The importance of English has increased in recent years due to globalization and the growing international presence of Japan. Many companies, particularly those in the tourism and hospitality sectors, require employees who can communicate effectively in English to cater to the needs of the foreign visitors. Furthermore, English proficiency has become an essential skill for students and professionals seeking higher education or job opportunities. Consequently, um, yeah, there's a strong emphasis on the English education and proficiency tests, such as the TOEFL and the IELTS in Japan. Chinese is another significant foreign language spoken in Japan. While the increased economic ties between Japan and China, there is a growing interest in learning Chinese among the Japanese population. Many Japanese businesses have expanded their operations to China. Sorry about that. Leading to a demand for employees who can communicate in Chinese. Moreover, the proximity of Japan. Sorry about that. Of Japan to China has made it attractive destination for the Chinese tourists. To cater to the influx of visitors, many Japanese businesses, particularly those in the retail and hospitality sectors, have started hiring employees who can communicate in Chinese to provide better customer service. Chinese language education has gained popularity in Japan, with many schools and language institutes offering Chinese language courses. Additionally, Chinese proficiency tests such as HSQ, the Hanyu, the Shiping Kaoshi are recognized and widely taken in Japan. In conclusion, while Japanese remains the primary language spoken in Japan, English and Chinese are the two significant foreign languages that are widely spoken and taught in the country. The importance of these languages have increased due to globalization, international business relations, and the rise of tourism. Learning English or Chinese can greatly enhance communications and provide better opportunities for both personal and professional growth in Japan. In conclusion, the top three languages spoken in Japan are Japanese, English, and Korean. Even though it said whatever, I guess. While Japanese is the official language and is spoken by a majority of the population, English is widely used in business and tourism. Additionally, into the proximity and cultural exchange with South Korea, Korean has become a prevalent language among the Korean community in Japan. These three languages play a significant role in communication and cultural exchange within the country. So, that's actually kind of interesting to see that English essentially has become so like I don't know, so infused in Japan in like I don't know in like Japanese like language and everything. Maybe not Japanese language, more it's just like infused within like Japan that it's actually become like a necessity at this point to actually learn it. Like that's actually kind of interesting because I guess in a sense, like you do see like a lot of English speakers that like come into Japan because of like because like because they want to see because they want to like explore Kyoto or they want to go to they want to go to different parts of like they just want to go to different parts of Japan like Tokyo as well. Like I would like I would probably assume like since there's like the mass of growth and everything that like they'll immediately just try and at least like make it much more like a requirement. Like you can't actually get this job if you don't know English. Which is actually kind of funny to me, really. Um that's like that's actually like kind of something else. But then again, like they're saying this for tourism instead of like I guess like one of those like other jobs and everything. Anyway, back to the game. Fenrir Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who are engaged in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group are all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the main state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe that there were mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, isn't it? This is our reality, the only reality. These people are just part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so much exciting. Exciting isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. How do you mention it? The report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something about interesting and relate to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo? Of Fenrir? Could that mean...
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. Anyway,
Alright.
so...
Alright, fuck off, Makuma. Then the time has come. All we can do now is try and uncover the truth but during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
Ah,
What the heck? Where the heck have you two been? You would just disappear without a word. We are investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Huh?
What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourself. Sorry, I just immediately shuddered at that very thought. Anyway, he'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we all stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What is going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again.
Hmm.
What should we do? Should we wait? Should we keep waiting here, or what? Oh, Jesus Christ! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree, if we all agree to violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. Then we heard their voice. We all spun around to look.
hey,
I'm here. I'm here, as well as my theme song. There's no rule has been broken. Kyoko!
Ah,
Kyoko, you're still alive! No! That's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to say something that fun for later, right?
What?
If that's okay. But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty, officially. But I can make you, bet you'll be sorry later. Shing! I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be one step ahead of ya. No, Monokuma's gone. We all rush to Kyoko. Kyoko!
ah,
So you really didn't die.
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with the I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Well, whatever we need to discuss, we could do it during the trial. Without ever even looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me! Okay, good call. Who knows what would happen if we took too long?
but
I'll be happy when this trial's all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the class trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been all this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed the announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down. Just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a class trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you're late.
However...
I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. But if you were in the second floor of the dorms, then then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We could go over all the details after we get through the class trial. Okay, Makoto? Right now, I want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it was a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seeming unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. Just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. This time, the clunking was louder enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We all just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. Dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, but it wasn't illuminating lights of hope. It was blinding lights of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pulling these jokes and jazz has passed.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Let's get on with the show! And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly toothbrush, a deadly Cheeto, a deadly pillow, a deadly ball, a deadly... Fuck, I'm running out of deadly shit. Fuck it, a deadly class trial. Okay, fuck this. I'm actually gonna shut things down now. So, thank you very much for joining me for stream. We're gonna continue with 100 line defense on Thursday because I really gotta get more with that shit because I'm fucking excited right now. And pretty sure like I'm just gonna do like, so Saturday's just gonna be kind of open-ended, so I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do. So, thank you very much for joining me for stream, and as always, check back in for our next experiment. Adios.